Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. So today we're going to be rebuilding these old fuel injectors out of my 1986 Toyota Camry that I call Granny. Um, the car is nearly 40 years old. I've replaced and rebuilt a lot of the engine so far, and it's still having a little bit of a fueling issue. It's got new fuel pump, new fuel filter. The lines are still old. I replaced the fuel tank, which there's a video on that. And that thing was haggard. So it was just completely rusted out, nasty. So I know these injectors are also gonna be nasty too. I've already done one, and I thought to myself, well, why don't I show you guys how to do it? It's really not that hard. A little bit of an intimidating thought, rebuilding fuel injectors, but it's super simple, and I'll show you how right now. Okay, so this is one that I've already done, and you can see, let me get on camera here. This is the pintle cap. The kit that I got did not come with new pintle caps. It's got this lower bushing here, which 3 of my injectors, the bushings had disintegrated. They weren't there, so I only had 1. Could also be a reason for the fueling issue. You've got this upper bushing, and then here you've got the O-ring, and then on the inside there, the microfilter. Pretty simple to do. I'll show you how the pintle cap comes off. And if you're not replacing the pintle cap, it's not super important to remove it, but I like to pull them just to give them a good cleaning anyways. You're gonna grab it with a pair of pliers, lightly, right? And twist, and twist, and wiggle, and wiggle, and twist. Don't squeeze too hard because you don't wanna mess it up. And then you've got it off. Look on the inside, make sure it's clean. I've already cleaned this one, so I know that it is. And that is what the bottom of your injector should look like. It's nice and clean. There's no nicks or any kind of damage to it. The needle is sticking out just a little bit. It's perfect, okay? And then just push it back together. If they're new, you may need to heat them up to get them soft and malleable enough to jam in there. These are the old caps. They snap right into place, okay? So that's one thing that you need to do. As far as the O-rings, I'll show you on this one since I haven't done this one yet. I just like to pinch it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I just pinch it, and then you can just pull it right off, okay? And if you can't, while you're rebuilding it, you could just cut it or get it with a pick because you're gonna replace it, not a big deal, right? And then this piece, this upper bushing, just slides off. Slides right off. Put these to the side, we don't need them. The lower bushing that goes over the pintle cap that 3 of my injectors did not have, this guy right here, it also just slides right off, okay? Some of them are directional. The kit that I got, they're not directional. So if they are the same all the way around, doesn't matter which way they go. If one side is smaller, I believe the smaller side goes down. I believe, double check, but not an issue with my kit. All right, to pull the microfilter out, I'm gonna do this in real time so you can see it. I use a 3-inch deck screw, just a regular old deck screw, and I twist it in, right? Thread it in as far as it'll go, grab my pliers, give it a little bit of extra love. This takes me a minute sometimes, and I'm just gonna grab it and I'm gonna wiggle. And there it went. Came right out that time, okay? Ooh. And sometimes they have dirty old gas inside of them. So I tend to clean that out. Use my little rag here, find a clean spot on it, make a nice little part like that, and gently go in there with it upside down as to not force anything up, and just kind of gently twist. I'm not going real deep into it, I'm just touching the walls. And see, there was a little bit of gunk on that. So that's gunk that will eventually work its way into your combustion chamber and be no bueno. So this is the kit that I got. I got it from Rock Auto. It was just a couple of bucks. You had to buy 4 of them, right? 1 per cylinder, or 1 per fuel injector, rather. That's going to be your part number up there. Walker Products is the manufacturer, and it came with so it came with the O-ring necessary, an O-ring that I did not need, both of those pieces of rubber, and then 2 filters. I'm assuming that it's to fit different fuel injectors because that one is a bit shorter than that one, and that one, the black one, is the one that I've been using. So That's what it all comes with. All right, so now I'm just going to rebuild this injector. It's my last one. I've already done the other three. I'm going to do it in real time to show you. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to pull off the O-ring. I'm going to try to do this on camera. Pull off the O-ring, pull off the grommet. My other grommet disintegrated. Otherwise, I would pull that off as well. Dang, I still got this. The last filter is still on my screw, excuse me. Just squeeze it a little bit. Sorry for the unnecessary. Trying to do this one cut. Woo! Screw. Injector. Now twist. Okay. Twist it in there. A little bit of extra love. And now wiggle, wiggle. Whoop. And it's out. Right? Got it out. Set that to the side. You have to open plastic bags like a crazy person, or it doesn't count. Okay. Come here. Set all that on my table. I'm going to use the black micro filter because it's a little bit longer. It's the same length as the one that was in it originally. Now, whenever you tap these in, you don't want to put them against something and beat them. You want to use something soft. So I've been using the end of this screwdriver and holding it in my hand and just kind of tapping it into place till it's flush like that. Now it's seated. Easy money. Now I'm going to take this grommet for the top, push that on. Ooh, it just slides on, nice and tight. And now the O-ring for the top, boop, now that's on. Now I'm going to remove my pintle cap and just give it a light cleaning, make sure everything's kosher in there. Twist and wiggle, pull it off, good to go. This one's a little bit dirty. The other ones were not a little bit dirty. The other ones were pretty spotless. So I'm just going to clean it. No problem. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Clean. Inspect it. Looks good. No nicks, nothing like that. Okay. I'm going to clean the inside of that pintle cap. Remember, I'm just going to twist up my paper towel, stick it in there. This may not be necessary, but anything that's, you know, inside the motor, I want to be as clean as possible. Get rid of that. Push this back on. Because it's the old pintle cap, it snaps right into place. And now I'm going to take this lower grommet. Again, mine, doesn't matter which way they go, yours may. And that's a rebuilt fuel injector for 1986 Toyota Camry. Hope this helped.